African history is oral history. Somebody else is writing your story. It is not your story. So in order for you to have your story be continued, you need to continue your tradition. Roots to Glory Tours is an organization, a tour company, dedicated to helping African Americans return to their roots. And how we do this is we bring them to Africa to help them explore the culture and the tradition of their people. Many people are now doing their DNA, wanting to find out where they come from, what cultural group they represent. So when they do their DNA in the USA, so we are now helping them go back to the source of that culture that they know a little bit, but they don't understand where it came from. And coming here in Benin, what better place to come to than the source of our tradition and our traditional religion? It's very important.
Soyez les bienvenus chez vous, dans votre famille.
À l'idée d'attirer d'obé m'étendu et non bon. À l'étendu et wa, oui tombe et wa, tout tombe et wa. Yesterday étant et rapport sur les miens. Mais quand les dogbé d'achou de ponu majesté là, viton le wa béyé. Et là tu as mis la belle lait de.
So most people that want to come to Africa already understand that. There's no fear if you know that there's something missing in your life and you cannot find it in the traditional places of worship. So you come here with the understanding that you're learning. There's no fear when you open your arms to learning about the traditions of your people. In the Americas, they were violated. Their children were taken away. If they now want to come home to learn more about the history of their people, are they going to knock on the door and say, "Can you teach me?" And then you say, "I don't know"? Can you say that I don't know? Would it be nice for them to come here and they say, you ask them, "What does this name mean?" "I don't know." "What is your name?" "Pierre." "Wait a minute. What is your traditional name?" "I don't know." "Can you tell us your traditional dance?" "I don't know." "Can you recite to me your traditional song from your village?" "I don't know." So I now, American, learning about my ancestors, all the struggles that they went through to get to where they are today. Their ancestors fought and fought and fought and fought and were killed and were raped and were taken away from their family. Now I go home because I want a little piece of my family. And then you're telling me you don't know. What am I going to do now?
When Africans left here, they went to Haiti. And from Haiti, they went up to New Orleans. And New Orleans is where my family is from. So you have West African voodoo, you have Haitian voodoo, you also have New Orleans voodoo. All different, but this is the first one. Then you also have West African gumbo, you have Haitian gumbo, and you have New Orleans gumbo. So you have the food, you have the spirituality, the same thing. So I know it from home, but it's nice to know it now from here.
I think it's important that people understand that we as African Americans, we often don't have our complete identity. So when you go to see the Bokono, when you receive word of how you connect to your ancestors, it helps you to reaffirm where you come from. So for all of us, I think this was a very healing ceremony, and I hope that the names that we get as a result will help us feel more pride in our heritage.
Africans, please understand that you're holding a treasure in your hand. And the treasure is priceless. And that treasure is our culture, our tradition. We need to maintain it. The one thing that nobody can take away from us as Africans is that. But we want to take it away from us because we want somebody else's. I don't want to be Italian. I don't want to be French. I don't want to be Chinese. I want to be African. What does that mean? When I get married, I want an African name. When I get married, and I want an African ceremony. When I have a child, I want them to understand Africa. That's what it means to have the strength to be African, is to have the strength to say, this is who I am, this is my culture, this is my tradition, and I'm gonna stick to it.